Hello, my name is Nabil Karaf. I'm a software engineer here at Mill Creek Systems. Today I'm going to show you how to use our REFPROP.NET COM interface to invoke REFPROP methods in C#, VB.NET, and Excel VBA. So a little bit about us. We're a software development company based in the Chicago area. We've helped numerous clients in the natural gas, energy, air conditioning industries integrate REFPROP into their design and save time and energy in achieving their business goals. So why is a REFPROP.NET VBA interface necessary? It's necessary because it handles the details of passing data between managed code and unmanaged code. And also for the case of VBA, it provides a fast and convenient way to access the REFPROP methods from an Excel VBA program through COM. So let's look at a couple tutorials. Let's start with C#. So I'm going to start a new C# project. I'm going to do a console application. So I'm going to say create new project. Go to C#. Okay, so first thing you have to do is download and install the library on your machine. So we'll put a link in the description of this video to our website where you can download and install the library. And then the next thing you'll have to do is add a reference to the library. So we're going to go to dependencies. We're going to say add project reference. We're going to browse to the install directory, which by default should be program files, Mill Creek Systems, REFPROP COM interface. Then you're going to select the .dll file. I'm going to say OK. The next thing is to import the namespace, which is MCS. And after that, you can access the REFPROP methods via our static class REFPROP64. Voila. So here are the methods from the REFPROP API. So I do have a working example. I'm just going to copy the code here and paste it into our project, and then I'll explain very quickly what the program is doing. So as we said, we're importing the namespace. We've already added the reference. We're accessing the REFPROP methods using this static class. So right here, we're setting the fluids directory. We're calling setup.dll with the number of components equal to -1 just to get the version number. And then we're passing the fluid composition. We're setting the temperature and pressure here. And then we're calling AB flash with AB equal to TP, meaning the temperature and the pressure are the inputs for the AB flash. And then we're computing the molecular weight using this method. And then we're calculating the saturation properties and then the critical point temperature, pressure, and density using SATP and critP DLL. Okay, so I'm just going to hit run and we'll look at the output. Okay, so here are the inputs, the gas composition, the temperature, and the pressure. Here are the outputs from the AB flash method, and this is the molecular weight, and then the saturation properties, the bubble point and dew point, and then the critical point, temperature, pressure, and density. Okay, so let's do the same thing in VB. So I'm going to create a new project. I'm going to say VB, do console application, create. So we'll do the same thing. We'll add a reference to our library from the dependencies. So I'm going to go add project reference. Then we'll navigate to the install directory and we'll reference the .dll file. I'm going to say OK. Just like we did in C#, we're going to import the namespace here. And then after that, we'll be able to access the REFPROP methods through our static class REFPROP64. REFPROP64 dot, and you get access to all the REFPROP methods. So let me do the same thing. I already have a code in VB. It's the same code we saw in C#, converted to VB.NET. I'm just going to copy and paste it into our new project. We'll hit run. So again, it's the same thing. It's the same static class that we're using to invoke the REFPROP methods. So I'm going to hit run. And here are the outputs from the VB.NET program. So these are the inputs, the natural gas composition, the temperature of pressure, and then the outputs from the AB flash method, and then the molecular weight, the saturation properties, bubble point and dew point, and then critical point, temperature, pressure, and density, which are the same outputs as the ones we saw in C#. So let's do the same thing in Excel VBA. So I'm going to create a blank workbook here. Then we're going to go to Developer, Visual Basic. We're going to have to reference our library, and this time it's going to be different because we need the ComVisible library. So I'm going to say we're going to navigate to the install directory and click on the .tlb file. So we're going to make sure that this is checked. I say OK. The other difference between C#, VB.NET, and VBA is that in VBA we're going to create an instance of our ComVisible class through this line here. So this is an object. This is the name of the library, and this is the name of the ComVisible class. So once we create an object or an instance of this class, we can invoke our REFPROP methods through this handle. So this is the same code as the code we saw in C# and VB.NET. Again, the difference is that in C# we had a static class. Right here we're instantiating this ComVisible class. In addition to the fact that the reference we added here is a type library file, it's .tlb file versus .dll in C# and VB.NET. So I'm going to hit run here. I'm going to look at the output. There we go. So it's the same output as the C# and the VB.NET. So we have the inputs here, the natural gas composition, temperature, pressure, and then the outputs from the AB flash method, and then the molecular weight, the saturation properties, the critical point using crit P. It gives us the temperature, pressure, and density. Okay, thank you for watching this demo, and please don't hesitate to reach out to us if you need help or have any questions. Bye.